Hey folks, hope everyone's doing well, staying safe, and I hope that you're enjoying this GR8 Great Gatsby project. So far, the sprites you've been making are amazing. I've been making some myself. Mr. Herzog's been making some, and we've been having a lot of fun just, getting connected with some artwork, stuff we don't typically do. Um, and a lot of the interface of the game is already being built. So we're already building these sprites, we're animating them, so our characters exist. But now what we have to do is think a little bit about what's happening behind the scenes. I'm going to lead you through the lesson for today. And of course, pause me at any time to do this work. But I want to explain this to you because this can be a little complex. But what we're doing today is really going to be very important to the behind the scenes of this project. So let's read here. When players interact with our video game, they will move their sprites around the game map to different locations from the Great Gatsby. So for example, I could take Daisy's character, the sprite that was created, and I could move her from Tom's Daisy's house to Gatsby's house, or maybe I could move her over to the Valley of the Ashes. But I can move these characters all around, and I can bring them together in groups. So maybe I can put Tom and Daisy together in their house, but then put Daisy and Gatsby together at Gatsby's house. And when I create, if you look at here, when the characters reach a certain location, a certain song will play. The song should relate to how that character would feel, react, or act in a specific situation. So if Daisy's alone in her house, maybe it's a sad song because she's feeling lonely and depressed. If she's there with Tom, maybe it's a song that's more anxious because she's feeling uncomfortable with Tom. But then maybe if I move Daisy away and I move Daisy over to Gatsby's house with Gatsby, maybe there's a love song playing. So as I move the characters around, different songs will play. Now, here's the work for today. You're going to find your name in the chart below. You have been assigned a character, or in some cases, a group of characters and a location. Once you find that assignment, you're going to think to yourself, okay, what would this character or these characters feel, or how would they act in this setting? Then choose a song that matches your response. This song will eventually end up in the video game. So whatever song you pick today is going to go into our video game. We're going to program it in. So I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to take Felicia's role just for now. So if I were Felicia, I would log in and I would say, okay, I need to pick a song for Gatsby alone by himself in Gatsby's mansion. So right off the bat, I have to think about how does Gatsby feel when he's alone in that mansion? And the first thing I thought were, okay, he's going to feel lonely. So I did just a quick Google search for songs about being lonely. And I just opened up a couple websites. So I'm going through this pretty quickly because I already did the research, but this is what you're going to need to do. Maybe you already have a song, you're like, bam, I know a song about being lonely and wanting to be with somebody. Use that song. But if you don't have that song, you might think about keywords like loneliness, isolation, joy, violence, anger, tension, and look for songs about that. So here I am. I'm scrolling through songs. Skrillex, Diplo, and Justin Bieber, those are my three favorite artists of all time, but I'm going to hang off on that song. That was a joke. I'm looking at the titles, Alone, I Could Be the One, Molino, I don't know what that means, Empty Streets, okay. I came to this one, this is interesting, Can't Sleep, and I think, okay, that might be interesting. Maybe Gatsby feels like he can't sleep because he's thinking about Daisy, he's looking at the green light. So let's hear what this song sounds like. Let's hear like a brief clip. Do a little dancing. That was embarrassing. I'm not really feeling that song's a good fit. Like the words "I can't sleep" are appropriate for Gatsby, but that kind of like techno music, at least from my interpretation, is not going to be appropriate. So not that song. So maybe I'm going to change my search. So the next thing I searched was let's go here. Sorry, I looked up sad songs lonely because I wanted them to be songs about being lonely, but I also want them to be sad. So when I did that, I came to this article here, 75 songs about being lonely and brokenhearted. Now, you're not going to know all these songs. I don't know all these songs. But when I was skipping here through this list, I saw this song 6, Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles. Now that song I know, and I know that's a sad song. So the next thing I did was I looked up the lyrics for Eleanor Rigby. And here they are. And look here, I like this part. All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. So let's listen to this. So we make sure, I want to make sure the music matches, because if the song sounds happy but it's about sadness, I don't want that in the video game. But if it's sad and it sounds sad, then that's good. So those lyrics are toward the end. So I'm gonna we get here. I'm gonna like skip forward a bit. Let's see.
Eleanor Rigby died in the church and was buried alone. No one was saved, all alone. Where do they all come from?
I like that.
All alone.
It almost even sounds like an echo, like, and I think about Gatsby being alone in that house, like a cool echo. So that part that I like started at, let me find the exact moment. It's earlier. Okay, that's at 1:55. So I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to hit Control C there. So the song is going to be, I'll put all, no, it's called Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles. I'm going to put the link here. The link is super important because Jeff, when he programs this, when we program this together, we're going to need that link. And then let's see. So that started at 1:55. So I'm going to put here where it says excerpt time is 1:55 through the song ends at about 2:05, it looks like. So it's only going to be 10 seconds of the song that's actually going to play. But now what we have is Felicia, or me, I just chose that when Gatsby's alone in his house, that song, Eleanor Rigby, is going to play just that last 10 seconds. So that's how today's work goes. Your job now, folks, is to find your name, find your character, find their location, think, how would they feel, how would they act there, and then try to find just a short part of the song, maybe 10 to 30 seconds, that fits. If you get your assignment and you are like, I have no idea how these characters feel, please email me. I will get back to you soon and help you. But that is the job for today. Please email us if you have questions, and good luck. I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. Bye.